Oh man. So I'm pretty excited about this. I mean, I'm going through all this stuff, running every program that there is. Obviously, full dock. It's running everything there is, and it's not even lagging. So I'm a happy boy. And it's quitting out of these things like no one's business. This is beautiful. So, not bad. I'm going to put this on my dock. And I'm going to get ready to get it up to line, see if we have any extra software updates to perform. So this is pretty good, I have to say. I might have to clear this out eventually, so. So let's drag that into the applications, these two. So yeah, now everything's in there. So it's pretty good. I got this 500 gigabyte disk right here. Let's show details. Oh, it's a pain. Oh, it's gonna take forever. I have to wait again. I don't know on the internet. I might try something. Or I might get it updated first. So I'm gonna update it first. So I'm going to be installing a Safari update, Java, another firmware update, Apple software installer update, security update, airport utility, a Mac Pro EFI firmware update. So I'm going to be updating all this stuff. Yeah, so now I can finally get Boot Camp running so I can install Tiger, which I really want to install because I want to get started on a very CPU, very intense game, Civilization 3 The Complete. It's, I shouldn't say it's a CPU intense game, but it is video card intense, and that's really what I want to test out is the video card now. So I'm going to get this all loaded up, and once this software is updated, I'll start working on my Boot Camp partitions I'm going to work out, then I'm going to Line. I might want to install Line before I do anything else because I hear from people who install it using Boot Camp Assist that when you install a new Mac OS, it might delete some of your other partitions. So I'm going to be careful about that. But let's get these updates going now. So I will be back when this is done. Alrighty dighty. Just did the system update and now it's giving me a pop-up for Flash. So now I'm going to be installing Flash. Although, as always, I hate Flash, so does Steve Jobs. I will be blotching this out. When I get the new iMovie update, because iMovie is a boss. Okay. I love iMovie. The new updates have been annoying because they crash a lot, as most people will know and understand. According to the App Store, a lot of people have that problem. It likes to crash a lot, but I'm pretty sure on this computer it shouldn't crash. I was using the laptop, the MacBooks, the white ones, the ones they discontinued. So yeah. Done. So, let's eject this, and let's delete that. So, yep, this is all the stuff I got on there. Empty trash. Get rid of all that. So I like to keep now that I have a new computer, I'm going to keep this thing clean, spiff, spam, done. So let's see what else we got here. Nope, sorry. Software updates. I'm going to keep checking until it says there's no more updates, and then I'm going to update it to Lion because Lion is made for this system. Basically, it's going to make it run. According to what I've seen, people who have updated their Mac Pros from 2006 to Lion, they get the most performance they've ever seen out of it, and the most performance they will see out of it because Lion is going to be outdated this coming July, which is next month. And I know, yes, this computer will be outdated when Mountain Lion comes out, but when Mountain Lion does come out, I will be finding some sort of a workaround because this system more than can handle anything Mountain Lion can throw at it. But if there isn't a workaround, I'm not going to worry about it because I don't worry about integration of Twitter and Facebook. I don't use Twitter or Facebook, so that's not big of a deal to me. Alright, so just 2 firmware updates, install them, blot this part out. So, yeah, it's going to install 2 firmware updates, but the Apple Mac Pro 2006, if you're looking for a computer that can handle stuff, so far from what I'm seeing, it's made for, it's a warhorse. Like I've been telling people about the new Retina display, they go to me and they say, oh, what's so special about this? I say, it's Apple's warhorse, okay? The Mac Pro is the big poobah, you know, because it's even though it's outdated, it's their fastest computer still. Even though the I/O is completely old and everything's old on it, it still goes. So, oh, firmware update right here. So, shut down. So. But even though the Mac Pro is still old and technology inside of it hasn't been updated, and it's pretty old. I keep saying old because it's getting older and they haven't updated it, but it's still fast, the fastest computer out class. Do I have to restart? We'll do it on its own. I probably have to start it up. Okay. Sounds good to me. So it's going to do a firmware update. Shouldn't be bad. I know that if something happens during this firmware update, it'll be bad news. Because it will not work if you disconnect the power you left about your computer. You don't feel like spending extra money on it. Yep, firmware. Okay, doing the system boot. If that splash screen I just saw was the firmware screen, it went by pretty quick. Oh, you're blurring out. What's going on here? There we go. Sorry about that if it was blurry for too long, but I wasn't looking. I was a bit concerned about my Mac Pro because it splashed the firmware update and how long it's been going screen, and then all of a sudden it just, oh gosh, there we go. It just faded out like poof, done. So I'm concerned about that, but I hope it did its job. So let me see what off. Press the hold the power button on your Mac. Ah, that's what I did wrong. Okay. So I have to hold down the power button instead of just tap it like I did. Okay, that's not bad. Hang on, let me close my. Mind? So that's what I have to do. I have to hold it down. That's why it just splashed like that. Okay, so let's do this again. Read instructions. Although I've done this firmware update on 300 computers, I forget. Go. Didn't flash. Okay, there it goes. There's the flash. Let go of the power button. Now it's going to do the firmware update. Okay, that's normal in firmware updates if I remember properly. Alright, so I always hate doing firmware updates because I know if I make one mistake I could fry my computer. So I'm always worried about that. There it goes. That's the screen that splashed. So, oh. I'm not going to touch anything. Obviously the computer knows better than me, and it just ejected both of the CD drives. That's bizarre. I don't remember doing that on the laptops. Well, they don't have CD drives, but yet I didn't hear them do anything. Yeah, the 2 CD drives just popped out. It's bizarre. Whatever. I'm just going to let it do its business, because I know if I do anything wrong, it'll fry the computer, and I just don't want to ruin my Mac Pro. So, there you go. And I'm getting you in the tripod. There we go. So, yeah. It's just going to run the update. Yep, done. Pop the drives back in. I guess it was just testing out the drivers for that. So, anyway. It's going to boot up normally. Man, I love this mouse right here with the ball and the keyboard, because before the other one I have, which is the old Apple one, the blue and black one, it's a pretty good keyboard, but I just like the white one better because it's bigger, it's got a number. The other one had a number pad, I'm pretty sure, but it didn't have like all the space to write on. The mouse is a lot nicer than the Logitech, for sure. Alright, it's up to date. Now I can finally go on my boot partitions.